You only need to leave early to get there on time. But the Mercedes-Benz GLC300 Coupe really shines when it comes to getting there in style. These two SUVs come with a lot of standard features like heated seats, a great sound system, a panoramic sunroof, and wireless charging for smartphones. The square-back GLC SUV, on the other hand, was looked at separately and has a more dynamic look than this one. But the insides and high-end features of both SUVs are the same. The engine in the GLC 300 Coupe is a 4-cylinder supercharged unit that makes 255 horsepower. Furthermore, it has an overboost feature that lets it make an extra 23 horsepower for certain periods of time. There is also all-wheel drive and an automatic engine with 9 speeds as standard. The controls inside the GLC are handled by a huge infotainment screen, and the big set of gauges behind the thick steering wheel isn't much better than the screens themselves. The inside is not only beautifully stitched, but there is also enough LED lighting to turn the cockpit into a Miami party. When compared to its more SUV-like brother, the GLC 300 Coupe is more stylish, but has less space for cargo. However, there is no doubt which one will make you look cooler when you're driving. What's new for 2024? There is more horsepower in the GLC 300 Coupe, which is getting a whole new look for 2024 thanks to a 48-volt hybridized engine. In order to make the GLC 300 Coupe easier to drive, its suspension has been improved, and for the next model year, the usual panoramic sunroof has been made bigger. It is now possible to buy an extra item called the Night Package. The exterior of the GLC 300 Coupe looks darker thanks to this kit, which adds high gloss black accents to the grille, exterior mirrors, front and back bumpers, and window surrounds. Our sources tell us that the GLC Coupe will be 4,763 millimeters, 187.5 inches long, which is 32 millimeters, 1.25 inches longer than it was before. The wheelbase will get an extra 15 millimeters, 0.6 inches, making it the same length as it is now, which is 2888 millimeters, 113.7 inches. When the back seats are folded down, the trunk will hold 545 liters of stuff, which is 45 liters more than its predecessor could hold. The bigger size will pay off on the inside. There is 1,390 liters of room if you fold the back bench down. If you add the rear seats, the plug-in hybrid models can hold 30 liters more cargo for a total of 390 liters or 1,200 liters based on your needs. Engine, transmission, and performance of the mighty GLC Coupe. This 2023 GLC 300 Coupe has a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is built in. The engine looks better thanks to a hybrid system that runs on 48 volts. It can make 255 horsepower and 250 pound-feet of torque. It comes basic with all-wheel drive and an automatic transmission with 9 gears. We haven't put the new GLC 300 Coupe through our rigorous testing process yet, but we think it will take the SUV 5.7 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour. A new 4-link front axle system and a multi-link rear layout are 2 other changes to the new GLC 300 Coupe's suspension. This helps make sure that all of that extra weight stays in place in a comfortable way. We were able to test drive the GLC 300 Coupe in Austria. However, the Euro spec model we were given had an air suspension and rear wheel steering, which won't be offered in North America. The GLC Coupes are made with speed in mind first and foremost. Not only do the SUVs have powerful engines, but they also have a lot of extras that make sure they work perfectly every time. The MG SpeedShift MCT 9G transmission has a wet start-off clutch and 9 speeds. Other features include the race start function, the AMG Active Ride Control suspension with adjustable damping and dynamic AMG engine mounts, and the AMG Performance 4 Matic Plus all-wheel drive. All of these add to the outstanding performance of both trim levels. From the beginning until the target speed is reached, these parts make sure that the performances are taken care of. Additionally, the outside of these coupes also has an effect on how well they work. Take the AMG front plate as an example. It makes sure that the most air can get in and cools the car the best. For the goal of showing off how fast the car is on the racing track, the rear bumper has a diffuser and a dual trapezoidal twin exhaust system. The magnificent exterior of this beauty. Because each Mercedes-Benz is so different, you can't have any questions about how it looks from the outside. There is a good reason why the name is often seen as the very definition of good looks. When it comes to the GLC Coupe, the German car company has not only met its standard, but gone well beyond it. The GLC is a work of art that Mercedes-Benz has made perfectly. It comes in two different styles: the GLC 63 SE Performance and the GLC 43 S4matic. Both trims look pretty much the same from the outside. The trademark grille, which is in the middle of the car and has the three-pointed star sign on it, makes up this strong front end. The curved back end of these cars gives them a coupe look. The AMG radiator grille with vertical struts, the AMG-specific side skirting, the sporty air intakes, the sporty aprons with flicks, and the quad exhaust tips give it the energy it needs to stand out. Lavish interior that reeks of luxury. Mercedes has once again gone above and beyond when it comes to the inside of the GLC Coupe. The inside of the GLC 63 SE Performance is all black and covered in Nappa leather, or microfiber if you want. Sporty bucket seats and an AMG spec steering wheel with paddle shifters and AMG buttons that look like they belong in a race car. The letters AMG have been put in all over the inside. The driver display is 12.3 inches and the middle display is 11.9 inches. Both are large displays that stand out. The touchscreen and instrument panel that will be in these Coupe twins have not yet been given a size by Mercedes-Benz. Floor mats, AMG sports pedals, and lighted door sills are the last touches that make the inside more sporty. This Mercedes GLC is a horde of tech and convenience features. The latest technology advances and useful features will be available to you if you buy either the GLC 63 SE or the GLC 43. Before you start, the AMG Dynamic Select can give you a range of driving experiences thanks to its 5 different driving modes. The easy-to-understand buttons let you change between different levels. There's a big screen in the middle of the panel that shows all the information you need to drive. Additionally, there is the MBUX Augmented Reality, which blends the real and virtual worlds to help you find your way around more easily. When you buy this luxury car, you can also choose to buy the AMG TrackPace, which is a data collection device. This works well at racetracks. Although the driver is still driving the car on the road, the software can record 80 data points that are unique to the car. 10 times per second, these data points show speed, acceleration, and steering position. It will also be up to each driver to decide how to show lap and sector times, as well as any other training or monitoring tools that are available. Mercedes has introduced direct cooling of the battery cells for better performance. In order for a battery to give the most power, its temperature must be kept at a certain level. If the temperature drops too low or goes too high, on the other hand, the battery unit could get damaged or lose power for a short time. In order to solve this issue, Mercedes-Benz has created a state-of-the-art direct cooling system for its AMG 400-volt battery. This makes sure that the GLC Coupe will perform at its best. The high-tech cooler is made up of a liquid that doesn't conduct electricity. It flows around all 560 cells and cools them off one at a time. 113 degrees Fahrenheit is the normal temperature of a working battery. This coolant keeps the temperature at that level. There are safety features built into the car that will keep it safe if the temperature suddenly rises while it's moving quickly. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of the 2024 Mercedes GLC Coupe. With its blend of luxury, performance, and cutting-edge features, it's clear why this SUV stands out from the crowd. Whether you're cruising through city streets or tackling rugged terrain, the GLC Coupe delivers an unforgettable driving experience. Get behind the wheel and experience the thrill for yourself. Until next time, happy driving.